Hello.
Hi, Ellie. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm always good. Before this lesson, someone took your lesson, so I was frustrated, but I was waiting until meeting you.
Mm. Well, I have you down as one of my regular students. If you
Uh-huh.
make if you make a reservation, nobody can bump you. But
Yeah.
if you don't have a reservation, whoever comes first, I have to take.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So what's up, girl? What's up, girl?
mm-hmm. What's what
What's up?
what's up? What's
Yeah.
up?
Okay.
Uh,
What's
I
up?
I have no
What's
news. I have no
up,
news. I'm always doing
girl?
same
What's
same.
up, girl means like what's going on? How are you doing?
Yeah.
What's
What's
going?
up?
What?
What's up?
What's up? Or you
Mm.
can say it like this.
Um,
What's
I'm
up?
usually doing. I have no new news. I have no news.
You, you make it sound like your life is so boring. I don't believe you.
I know, but sometimes I do not understand when you're saying what you guys are saying because sometimes you guys saying very fast.
Well, then just say, "Excuse me, could you say that a little slower?"
No,
Don't be afraid. Don't
no.
be afraid to
Mhm.
ask people to slow down when they're talking to you. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's a polite thing.
I'm.
Have
Uh,
you been Have you been watching the movies I told you to watch?
yes, I had your homework. I was doing. I
Good.
have done. I have done.
What movies have you been watching?
Mm, I paid the Razi money, much money.
Oh, to watch a movie? Just
Yeah.
just watch Netflix.
I
It's cheaper.
uh yeah. I bought movie movie
Ah.
on TV on TV. That movie is a name was oh, a boss baby too.
Oh, yeah. But see, you can get Netflix and
No.
watch Boss Baby 2. You
Uh-huh.
can't.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've
Oh.
seen Boss Baby 1 and Boss Baby 2.
But I have no Netflix, so I paid $10 just
See,
one movie.
yeah, Netflix cost me $17 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one I watch, but it's all documentaries. It's called Curiosity, which is twelve
Mm-hmm.
dollars a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Netflix is pretty reasonable than just buying movies.
Did I ever show you Curiosity?
Yes.
I did show it to you before.
Yeah, you watch the curiosity site, but I
Yeah.
do not pay. I do not pay.
You'd rather go pay movie or watch Boss. You watch Boss Baby because then you can watch it with your kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a great time with my family. I have a great time with my family.
Yeah, I used to like to do that too. Pop popcorn, watch a movie. And in those days, when my kids were young,
Hmm.
there was no Netflix or anything like that. You would go to Blockbuster and you would rent a video. At first, they were on VCR, and then they started out coming out on the disc, and you would just go watch it. I still have a lot of discs, a lot of movies
Hmm.
that I like
Did
to
you
watch.
watch? Did you watch Squid Game?
Yes, I watched part of it. I didn't watch all of it. My wife watched the whole thing. I found it pretty
Mhm.
interesting. Um, when you're sharing Netflix with somebody else, It's hard because sometimes you might both find something interesting and you want to both watch it, but her schedule is one way and my schedule is one way, and we get to it. So sometimes you end up you watch one thing, she watches another thing because
Uh-huh.
you know.
Oh yeah, I haven't even although I haven't Netflix, but I watch the Squid a lot on YouTube.
There's free sites you can watch movies on too, right? You know this?
I do not understand. What did you say?
There are sites on the internet where you can watch movies for free.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You want me to give you a site where you can watch a movie for free?
No, not all of them. Just some
Yeah.
movies are free.
You can watch free movies on YouTube too.
No,
Yes.
really?
There's free movies on YouTube. They're not new movies, they're old movies, but they're movies.
Yeah. I have I have I have TV. Um, I have TV. I have paid TV.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I can watch all the movie free.
Hmm. Wait a minute. I was gonna look at something. Let me see. Bookmarks. Here, I'm gonna show you where is it? Porch.
Pay TV. Hmm.
Yeah, everything's paid. Always trying to charge us, my dear.
Hmm. I heard some movie uh, Squid says about about the unfair distribution of wealth. I heard.
Okay, you can go to this site right here and watch free movies. You can just go like this and
Mm-hmm.
copy and paste. And let me see, there's another one here.
If I want to these movies, free movies, can I watch the advertisement, right?
Yeah, there'll be some advertisement on it.
Yeah. I ex- I expect.
Yeah, they got to make their money somehow, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And some of them, the movies aren't. They're pirated movies. Like a guy will go to the movie and he'll take his camera with him and he'll shoot the picture. So the quality sometimes is not good, but then the price is right too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our talking um uh our talking our talking is not I could I don't know how to say about this
Hmm.
our conversation we couldn't accept we couldn't accept politics and social problem in our conversation, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm frustrated uh, how to talk what I want.
How
Mhm.
to say what I want to
Yeah,
say.
how to say what I want, but I did it. I think so.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you
Yeah.
figured it out.
Sometimes confused the uh, I want about I want something about what I want to say, but sometimes very confused, and I couldn't say like what I want.
Right. Sometimes we can't recall a word or something. I speak Spanish too, but I don't speak it all that often because there's not that very many people here in the Philippines that speak Spanish. And when I
Yes.
lived in Abu Dhabi, there wasn't people there.
Yeah.
I had one or two friends who spoke Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
so you get rusty at it, and then you'll be saying something, and all of a sudden you can't remember. And then when you start to get old too,
Mm-hmm.
you start to be able not to recall things, even
Yeah.
English words sometimes. And it is very frustrating. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that word. I used to say it's on the tip. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's an American idiom that you can use. Uh, it's on the tip of my tongue. This means that when you can't recall a word, but it's almost right there, or sometimes you're trying to remember somebody's name or an actor. Sometimes I try to remember an
Mm-hmm.
actor's name or the name of a song and I can't think of it. But if I stop thinking about it, my unconscious mind is looking for it, then all of a sudden I'll remember it.
Yeah, definitely. So I think if I practice a lot, then I can speak correctly.
The most important thing is listening.
Mm-hmm.
If you continue to watch the movies like you're doing
Yes.
and read out loud, that'll
Mm.
help your
Yes.
grammar.
Yes.
Your English will get better, better. Your English is already getting better. I remember the first time we talked, you hardly said anything.
Yeah, and I thought to your recommend is always correct.
Where
Mhm.
are you when the COVID is over and you can travel again? Where is the first place you want to travel
Um um First one, the US.
to?
That's
The U.S.
the yeah. I'm serious want to go there.
Where would you like to go in the U.S.? What city?
Um Everyone want to go New York.
Yeah, New York's a nice town. I like
Hmm.
New York. Everybody wants to go to New York, L.A., Las Vegas,
And
uh,
Texas.
Chicago. Uh, those are like the top places.
Yeah.
Dallas is a nice place to go. Houston,
Dallas.
uh-huh.
Mm.
Texas, and
Dallas Dallas is famous of hamburger, right?
the hamburger.
Yeah, Korea in South Korea, Dallas hamburger is very uh Dallas hamburger was very famous, but that chain, that restaurant chain is
I've never heard of that chain, Dallas Hamburgers.
Dallas hamburger was very
Dallas Hamburgers.
popular in South Korea, but that uh,
Dallas Hamburgers.
yeah, but not now, not now.
Uh,
Maybe exist so far, or Dallas hamburger chain is disappeared. I don't know.
yeah, sometimes they go away. There used to be one called Burger. Let's see, no, what was it? There was
In my age, yeah, in
Burger
my age,
King.
there's all everyone knows Dallas hamburger in South Korea.
When we were kids, I remember when the first McDonald's opened up, the very first
Mhm.
one. The
Uh-huh.
hamburger was 13 cents, I think. And my
Mhm.
mother and father were aghast because they owned a restaurant. And they made a hamburger and it was big and it had meat and lettuce, tomatoes, mustard, ketchup, all this stuff. But
Yeah,
the McDonald's hamburger just had two pickles, ketchup, and mustard. That was it. They just thought that was terrible. Plus, the price
yeah.
was too low.
These days, big big chain, McDonald and several chain is launched, have launched in South Korea, so we enjoyed local, like local hamburger,
Hmm.
um, as as the U.S. But Dallas hamburger was only ketchup and mayonnaise was two sauce and chopped chopped uh, chopped cabbage.
Chopped cabbage.
Yeah,
That's I
that's
think that's
Korean
a
style.
I
That's
think that's
Korean
a
style
Korean
hamburger.
style hamburger. Yeah.
Yeah, only ketchup and mayonnaise and
I
chopped
don't I don't
cabbage.
like to have anything on my hamburger a sauce except mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah. In America, you can order go to Burger King and order a mustard Whopper, but here
Mhm.
in the Philippines, you can't. So I always tell my wife, remind them not to put any ketchup or mayonnaise, just mustard. And sometimes when she forgets and when she does, I get so mad. I get really mad,
Today,
childishly mad.
today mustard. My home's mustard sauce is run out of.
I ran out of mustard today.
Yeah, run out of mustard today.
I like mustard.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I like
Honey
mustard on
mustard.
my hot
Yeah.
dog. What I don't like very much is ketchup because it's sweet. I don't like sweet.
Uh huh. But Korean mustard is very sweet. That mustard name is honey mustard.
And the Philippines they make ketchup with
Oh.
banana ketchup,
Mm-hmm. Um.
and also when they make spaghetti, the
Yeah.
sauce is very sweet. I don't like.
Yeah. I don't like sweet food.
I like sweet girls, but not sweet food.
Mhm. You are always fun.
Well, you might as well have fun in life. What's the
Yeah.
use of being? You don't want to get. You don't want to. I can look back at my life and I've had a lot of fun. I've been. I
Mm-hmm.
can't. I don't have very many regrets. There's
Yeah.
a couple of marriages, but uh,
Mhm.
you don't want to get old and say, "Oh, I never had any fun. I had a boring life." Oof. Yeah, go do something. Every once in a while, you should just do something crazy, or just do something for fun. Like Friday, we're gonna go to another town with a couple of other couples, and we're just gonna
Mhm.
go to a hotel, we're gonna swim in the swimming pool, eat
Wow.
out, enjoy each other. That's it.
Hmm. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, fun.
Um. Um. um these weekends, last weekends, I just stayed at home and at evening, then an evening I walked. I went for a walk at the park, near park.
You went for a run or you went for a walk?
Walk.
I went for a walk.
I went for a walk at
Yes.
the park, at the
Hmm.
Central Park in South Korea.
Do you have a big park there in Seoul?
Yeah, Seoul has many big park, but I went to small park last weekend.
I never liked to run very much. I walk now for my health. What I like to do is
Swim.
swim for exercise.
Hmm.
When I was in Abu Dhabi, it's funny. Okay, the
Yeah.
the the uh, the Arabs are very funny. They have a lot of money, right? So they get an idea and they'll just do it. So they built these new schools and they put these big swimming pools, indoor
Hmm.
swimming pool. Nobody knows how to swim. The Arabs don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
So I would go swimming almost every day, and it would just be
Mhm.
me all by myself.
Wow.
And then they hired two Filipino guys to teach swimming,
Hmm.
and so some of them were learning how to swim, and that was good. But we didn't swim very much. I, I swam every day. It was good for me. I lost a lot of weight. I was feeling very good.
Yeah, swimming make your heart stronger.
Yeah, because it makes your heart pump.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things though that make my heart pump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, so what
Did
what makes your heart pump?
um um when I get mad, when I
Ah, I don't really see you. Uh,
when I get when I get when I get stressed
mm,
out. Hmm.
stressed out. Yeah.
Yeah, stressed out. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your picture's going. I'm going to get you back. Hang on. But that's not a good beating. That's not good. Sometimes you need to do things that make you your heart pump faster because you get excited. Like you see somebody that you really care about, and you haven't seen them in a long time. Your heart will start beating faster.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes when I'm playing with my dogs, my heart grows faster. Or
Hmm.
sometimes when I'm playing dominoes or playing cards and I'm winning, or I know I'm going to go win, it makes my heart get faster.
Hmm.
Sometimes I just enjoy things.
Yeah. I want to learn English more by American news, such as Fox.
Fox
But
News.
yeah, but recently I couldn't listen a lot because I couldn't watch it a lot because Korean politics situation is very serious. Then serious.
Yeah.
Because I do not watch Fox News than before. Korean I told I um, after our class you should research Korean politics or
Yeah.
part immediately because the March and next March next year we will have we will we will have election, president election
So next March,
next March.
Korea will have
Korea will
presidential
have,
election. Well, I'm gonna
yeah.
have to look to see who's running. Yeah, I'll do
Mhm.
some research on that.
But some very strong, very strong man, strong
Strong leader.
yeah, strong reader has many problem, such as corrupt.
Ah, corrupt. He's corrupt, or people in his party are corrupt.
Yes, so um, that contents is when he was citizenship tip, he made new new town city.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he connected many.
Family and friends.
Yes, so
Mhm.
um, he his friend uh, he
So
here
he
many.
connected. He
Yeah, he
connected his friends.
connected. Yes, he
Yeah, that's
connected.
typical. Like over here in the Philippines, the smallest form of government is called a barangay. You have barangay, then you have the town, and then you have the province, and then you have the federal government. But there's corruption in all of it. As a matter of fact, the president here, his name is Duterte, and
Yeah,
one of the things he did was he ended a lot of corruption when he
yeah.
became president.
Um, the reason why he want to be a president, next president, so that through the plan, through the new city plan, he he want to make huge money
Mm,
for election.
yeah.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal.
Well, that was one of the things. That was one of the things that was so different about
That's
Trump.
common things.
One of the things about Trump was he was not corruptible because he had his own money. You know, he had a
Mhm.
guy who he had like I think when he started running, he had $5 or $6 billion, and
Yeah.
though he got to be where he raised a
Mhm.
lot of money. He raises money now, but when he first ran, he just used his own money. I'm going to become
Yeah.
president. I'll just use my own money. So that was one of the things that really was unique about it. I don't know what's going to happen to Trump. I don't know if he's going to run again or not.
Hmm. And I I support
So
some guy. I support some guy for new president. He focus on legal election in South
on
Korea.
on
Legal.
legal.
Yeah. Illegal.
Oh, he's saying there's illegal election. There's a fraud.
Yeah, legal election.
Yeah, rigged election. America's had that problem too. As a matter of fact, they might use the same machine that comes from a company called Dominion, and they are the ones who produce these computerized voting machines. But they
Mm-hmm.
found out that they can rig them. What is your candidate's name?
Mm, candidate?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
the candidate for president, the man
Aha.
you want. It's called the candidate.
황교안.
And
황교안.
Joanne,
Yeah, 황교안.
I can remember Joanne. Oh, let's go.
Mhm.
Can
He is a very strong man. He is gentle, but his mind is very strong, and he is,
he's conservative,
yeah, conservative, and patriotism, patri,
patriotic.
patriotic.
There's
Oh,
candidate.
yeah, Korean machine voting machine is not allowed from many country because I told you Korean election is has illegal. So many some country allow do not allow accept uh, Korean machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do not believe, but um, but now some but mm, Demo- Democratic Party want to that machine.
They want to use the machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big controversy in America right now because a lot
Mhm.
of people believe that the last election was rigged, that it
Mhm.
was illegal, fraud. So they've taken the state legislators that are
Yeah.
mostly controlled by conservative Republicans have changed the law, and the Democrats are really angry about it.
Yes.
But because it makes it very hard for them to cheat. But the Democrats have always cheated.
Hmm.